Hey guys, this is Rafat Abu Hassan, and in this video I wanted to share with you something I consider really important to to all of us, whether you have a business or you're just trying to improve your life, which is how to become resourceful. When talking about online entrepreneurship, you see many people starting online entrepreneurship. They had this challenge of not having the financial capability to invest in their business or in their in their personal development. In fact, a lot of people actually quit their online business because they can't find the money, and they are fearful actually to spend money. You see, it's very easy to say that you don't have the resources, and you can easily come with millions of stories of why you can't find it. The reality is, you guys, is when you talk from a place of hesitation and fearfulness, you don't really think things thoroughly. Okay, so especially when talking about the availability of money, you guys, it's easy to just come up with the fast decision and say that you don't have the money, and you, because of such and such and such. And the problem is, you guys, is not the availability of resources, it's the lack of being resourceful, you guys. Because believe it or not, you do have all the resources available in this world, and it's all inside of you. Okay, one common trait of most people who are resourceful, you guys, is that they have the availability of being resourceful. One of the big traits of successful people, you guys, is their availability of being resourceful, the availability of finding solution and thinking in a way that stimulate their brain in their favor. So we're just going to mention some things that those successful people do in order to be resourceful. And one good strategy is to ask the right question. Ask the quality question that will help your brain think in a way that that lead you into solutions, such as, what is exactly that I want? How much money, if you're talking about financial situations, how much money exactly do you want? How can you make it available, for example? Is there another alternative to what you want? And for example, what method you can use? Who might help you, for example? All these questions can help stimulate your brain to your favor. Another thing that you can do, you guys, is to look for solutions from potential people who had these issues. So you don't have to invent the wheel, of course. So because basically all these questions and all these things that's running into your head, it has passed to many people before you. Look for different solutions that can be, for example, something that you can take from, like, look for solutions and some people who can help you in this. It can be look for solutions and things that can help you to find the answer. It might be a book, it might be a software, it might be a friend, it might be a website. I'm just going to give a basic example from my graduate studies. I used to work in a lab when I was in grad school, and you know, when you're in the lab, especially when you're in the biology lab, you had there is a lot of issues that comes in the middle of the work. So what I used to do is, instead of going to the technician and ask him specifically about this question, which he might not have heard of or experienced, I go to my colleagues who are working in the same team as me and seek for answer. And most likely I find more than a perfect answer, actually, guys. So this is a good way of finding a quick solution that can save you time and save you a lot of effort to go and look for it by yourself. Another good thing to be resourceful is to teach resourcefulness to all people around you. If you have a family, encourage you, for example, if you have children, encourage them to find solutions whenever they come to ask you a question or ask you for help. Guide them to go to look for these solutions on the net or in books or from school friends or etc. Similarly, if you have a teamwork in your business, it's a good way to encourage and stimulate teamwork by asking them individually to look for solutions. So and last thing that I'm gonna mention to you guys is to encourage to use the whatever solutions. And the last thing that I'm gonna mention to you guys here is to remember that that resourcefulness